Do you want to know how you can stop your employer from withholding money from your paycheck, stealing it and give it to the IRS? Well, I'll show you exactly how to keep your money and not give it to the federal mafia. I'm Peymon Mottahedeh, the president of Freedom Law School, which I created in 1996. Follow me along on our website at livefreedom.org on how to do this. First, you go on our livefreedom.org page on the very top to the Ask Questions tab on the top right. You click on that, it gets you to our page, Ask Questions. Petitions where you want to ask questions by questioning authority, write petitions to U.S. Congress to lawfully free yourself from IRS deception, robbery, and slavery. You will write your 3 congressmen, your House of Representative member, and your 2 U.S. senators questions about the income tax, in particular withholding. Okay, so to get to the withholding page, you go at the bottom. There's 4 petitions here. The first one at the bottom, the golden circle, is on individual income tax. The second one at the bottom left is income tax withholding. Click on the second one on income tax withholding, and it gets you to this page, which tells you how to stop withholding from your employer from withholding or stealing for the IRS. Okay, and folks, basically it's all here. I'm going to give you guys a very short overview because you got to watch a longer video, folks. I'm just telling you up front. Here's a quick overview. You write your congressman about how withholding does not apply to you in the first place. By law, as published in government's own official legal websites, with the laws attached to your letter to congressman. It's all completely bam, bam, bam filled out. Then you give them 60 days to refute you. You tell them humbly, if I'm wrong, I will pay my fair share of taxes. If I'm right, let me know also. Let me know if I'm right or wrong. Well, they cannot show you wrong because you're right. I mean, you're relying on government's own official websites. Okay? So then you go to your employer, write a letter to them attaching the letter to congressman, which you send by certified mail. Tell them, look, here's the law as published by government's own official legal websites. House of Representatives, U.S. Supreme Court, follow the law. Doesn't matter what your payroll department gal says, supervisor, CPA, bookkeeper, accountant, or tax lawyer. They don't make the law, do they? They're not lawmakers. They're not U.S. Supreme Court. I got the lawmakers here and Supreme Court from the official website. You need to follow that. We all need to follow that, right? Just don't do it. Now, as a temporary stopgap measure, you probably will be forced to fill out a W-4 exempt by your employer because 99% of American employers have been deceived into requiring you to fill out a W-4 form before they give you a job at all. So, if you don't fill out a W-4 form, no job, no money, no food, only hunger for you, right? So you're under duress. Fill out a W-4 form before I hire you, before I pay you. At Walmart, McDonald's, Wendy's, Google, Facebook, they're all the same. They all require a W-4 form. If you want to eat, sign a W-4 form. So you fill it out under duress. You've been forced to. And in the W-4 form, you got to follow to the T. It has the laws attached to it. Be sure to make sure all the attachments go with it. If you don't attach the laws, you've done yourself a great disservice. Because now they could use it against you. With the laws attached, they cannot use it against you. Why? Because you're following the law as published by government and attached to your W-4 exempt. It's a very short version of the laws. Doesn't make it too long, but at least something is there. Better than nothing. It's enough for them to not be able to want to come after you. Okay? So, again, the detailed procedures are on these pages. And remember, they cannot in any way retaliate against you for doing this process, for writing a congressman. is completely protected by the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, which guarantees your right to free speech, association, religion, peaceably assemble, okay, and redress of your grievance. The highest form of First Amendment is your right to tell government to clean up its act. They work for you. They are your public servants. And Congress members are there to represent you to stop the criminals in government from violating the law. And you have a right to point it out to them and tell them, hey, Congressman, straighten out the IRS and Department of Injustice, DOJ lawyers. So you don't have to worry about any retaliation at all. You're doing your part to restore freedom and liberty to you and America. So remember, watch the detailed video. It's about 54 minutes long, but watch it. Read the instruction on the page clearly and thoroughly, folks. I just want you to be free. I want you to be safe. Please take a little time to read through it carefully, understand it, and do it right, and be free and prosperous. I give you my love, and I wish you the most success, happiness, peace, and prosperity for you.